All right. Hello, friend. Um, yeah, where to even begin to answer this question? I feel like I have to unravel a lot. What am I doing? hmm I can totally understand if it doesn't make sense to a lot of you, and honestly, I don't really care. But since I was asked so nicely, but then I think I give it a shot. And First of all, it's a funny question because what am I doing? It's like in this moment, right here, or like I guess it referring to these last video updates, and I don't gonna go into this Asperger or like autistic way of answering that question because there's definitely some some portion of the me on the spectrum here, I guess, So, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm trying to get well. Yeah, that's basically what I want to do. And at the moment, I feel a little bit unwell, like physically. I just came out of a seasonal flu. It went around in the work, and I had fever for a few nights. The throat, you know how it goes. The end of it, you cough, get it out of your nose. I've been very, mostly kind to myself, I would say, during this period. Doing a sauna session in the evening, trying to sweat it out, being very kind to my body and not forcing it too much with physical labor, since I get very easily out of breath. Yeah, I don't know, probably you can even hear it in my voice. I can feel it at least. But yeah, that's just one aspect of it. And the bigger answer to the I want to get well is the fact of me getting healthy, me getting clean. Yeah. So I guess that's part of the journey, and then of coming back to myself again. And I thought I had this idea that I could just put my heart out there, be vulnerable, say it how it is, share what's going on, and then I don't have to be stuck with it by myself. Even if it just goes out there. And I think that's partly of why I had this channel to begin with. It's just for me. I just want to get it out. Basically like journaling. It's like, okay, I have all the thoughts going on in my mind, and if I start journal, then I get it on the paper. I don't have to keep them in my mind anymore. So I guess it's therapy, like self therapy for myself, and it helps me to sort my mind. So basically, it's just a mind dump of what's going on, like here in the moment, in the present, and just letting it out, just how it is. So I like the analogy that I was reading of being like a flying comet, because I've been seeing myself as that for many times. Mostly when was being confused, actually. Nowadays, I don't feel that much confusion. I feel quite grounded, which is funny when I get a comment of me flying high. Yeah, it makes me giggle. Yeah. So, there's 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 a thing that was brewing in me, and that is it's me and my relationship with my energy or energies in generals. And that is when I stop using and I become more attuned to myself again. Then I become more centered and aligned, and I become more sensitive because I tune in to what's going on. Then that sensitivity is picking up on a lot of things, and those things can be quite tough and hard sometimes to integrate and to feel properly, and to distinguish like where they are coming from. Is this me, or is this people around me? Is this the world even? Like collective pain? It's also those strong forces that's been quite heavy that made me also start to distract and start to use too, in order to numb it away so I don't have to feel it. Right? But if I do open up, and if I do the work of coming home, and home being towards myself, towards my center, connect with my heart, then it comes with the price, let us say, or the gift, because it's wonderful as well, because you get to feel all the amazement of the world, all the beauty, and being awestruck and touched tears by a sunrise, or a gentle breeze in the exact right timing, or you're walking and having a stroll with the earphones in, and then this song just pops up that you haven't heard for a long time, and it just hits in a spot that never been felt before, and something makes totally sense, and you're like, oh, wow, thank you, you know. I wouldn't want to trade that away. It's so much more value, instead of being numbed down and dull and not taking responsibility. So this is what I'm doing, you know, taking responsibility. But I'm doing my best in order to do so. And I guess I had a... Oh my god, am I saying I guess all the time? I will keep doing that, because that's the best I can do. I don't know anything really. I have to just settle on this level of I don't know. Then I can stay curious and just keep exploring myself, surrounding all of life, and just enjoy it, have fun with it, and dance along. Yeah, what was I saying? That I feel like my mind is it's after I got this flu, the mind has not been on high alert, or like very rapid, or so to say. And but it's been a good period as well, because if I've been very kind and taking care, and that's is the only thing we can do when we get sick, is to just slow down and tune in, listen to what the body needs. If we don't, or have I'm guilty as charged of that as well, to not listening in and just continue on with my day, charging on and not caring for my body, the pain, or like being tired, then can become dangerous in the long run. Because if we don't listen in, and that's the clear signal from the body telling us to, alright, slow down, there's something that needs to be addressed here. If we're not, we just continue on, then that will cause illness in the long run. All will get burned out. And yeah, in the past I've been definitely doing that. But this time around, when I became, like, I got the flu, and I was very kind. I was like, alright, a good opportunity now to just take care, self-care to the best capability. Just gently, like, weaving with the body and the heart, and like, oh, it's okay, just pass, I'm feeling a lot better, as I said. Yeah. Okay. So it came back to me what I wanted to say, and that is this sensitivity that is available, I guess, to all of us if we open up to it, if we start to, like, take off the filters and release ourselves from the grip of distraction or numbness, or I don't know what you want to call it. But I feel like when I open up to that sensitivity and I feel all of these energies around, there's also this creative void that is everywhere, which is tapping in to each and every one of us in different situations, in different moments in time, when we're ready for it, when we're open to receive that information. And then the idea would be for us to be the channel of that creativity in order for humanity to grow, to expand, to live life in a more pleasant and beautiful way, more connected, and working on coming home again, being creative on the way. Creativity comes in many, many ways, and I haven't really pinpointed where my outlet is gonna be, so I guess that is what I'm doing as well. Just letting it out. I've been writing a lot, and I've been posting all sorts of random I was about to say shit, but I don't feel like a shit. It's just me. Sometimes, it's like, it doesn't make sense, not even for me, but at the moment it kind of does. It's some sort of transmission happening, and I just want to let it out. Because if I sit with it, that becomes like still water. It becomes mudded, and it needs to flow like this water. So that's what I do. I just give it out, and then I let it go. Well, I guess a part of me was thinking that if I expose myself and just rip my heart open, then people will see me, or then I'm seen and I'm heard, perhaps I'm even understood and acknowledged, or some other ego qualities that wants to just be praised or whatever. But deeper part of me can look at those qualities and say, like, yeah, I don't need that really. I can take care of myself right now and just give myself that encouragement, and then that flow can just go. So I'm reflecting a lot. Well, you know this for sure. And I feel like there's gonna be more ways that my creativity, oh, that's a weird phrase, my creativity, it's not even mine, you know, it's the field. Like, if I let the creativity out, I don't know, say that. Yeah, it's gonna be more ways that the creativity comes out. So it's just me exploring and see what comes, see what is. Because if I don't have an outlet of some sorts like this, then it's this close to start like using again, or like getting into the distraction of getting hijacked by the illusion again. And I don't want that. I wanna stay true to me and just transmit my truth. Yeah. So the moment, like, it's all about well-being, like obtaining better health and getting more aligned. So today I was doing some slow, easy exercise, getting back with the physical, like getting the body activated, because it's so connected. Like, all the energies that we have are flowing inside the body, and the body needs to be healthy in order for those energies to flow freely. And I've been neglecting those energies and my body for a long time, and with all sorts of injuries and past traumas and conditions, the body has adapted to those situations and adjusted itself accordingly in order to survive, in order to live in this world when I wasn't open and I wasn't ready to do the work. As soon as I started to give a shit again, like jumping back on the ball into the game of life, then I started to take care of the body again. And I saw how like crooked I've been. So there's a lot of rehabilitation exercises that I'm doing, and it's funny. I was exploring Feldenkrais. Apparently, I hope I remember to pronounce it correctly. Feldenkrais. Yeah. It just came intuitively to me after years of yoga, and then I was presented this beautiful technique of exploring the body in a new way of finding the outer reaches of your joints or muscles, and that just give them that extra little stretch to the far edge of where how capable they are to go in those directions. And then when I faced a little bit of a resistance or some sort of pain, that was an opportunity to investigate, and something just clicked. I was like, wow, okay, now I can start to work with this misalignment with my body and feel into the physical, like where is the point of attention, or the point of interest that I want to put my attention at. And as soon as I do, and I start investigate those areas, I can open up them, like I can breathe space into them, and I can slowly release them. And there's tons and tons of past trauma and pain that has been stored in the body for ever since I was being born, and even from lifetimes ago. And this goes for generations. So this is what I'm doing. I'm releasing. I'm releasing energy, like out into the field. I don't want to be stuck in stuck. Period. I want to be free flowing, and just do whatever comes to me. Yeah, acting from the heart, like to connect to each moment. So I had a like fascinating. Like this is just like all of this is just for my future archive. It will be quite fantastic for me to look back on this when I'm old, and it's like, holy shit, what the hell did I do back then? Like talking about this, and that, and the history, discovery, and all of these questions, and just all of these reflections. Like, hey, get back on track. Like, yeah, but I am. This is it's like I said, a mind dump. So this future reference reminder to myself that I was, ever since the new year, I've been working to keep myself healthy and like doing the right choices in order, well, like in food wise and movement, and to outlets of creativity, and just really taking care. Then I felt the other day, I was like, just dawned on me how grateful I am to be at this point in life, and there came this wave of energy in me, and I felt this short period of bliss, and I was like, oh, thank you for all. And I was like soaring a little bit, and I was like, okay, I can bring myself right now. I am love. I can just share this. I want to give as much as possible. Now I'm open to receiving as well. This is wonderful. And I had a little small mission going into town in order for me to get an electrical shaver of some sort. I drove in. There was I just put the radio on, and there's this song playing, and like I was singing along, with a good time, and jumping off the car, and I'm going into the city mall, and I had this electrical razor in my mind, and I was just like, I'm on a mission, and I was so narrow. I had this tunnel vision, you know? So I missed completely my fellow human beings in this center. I didn't acknowledge them, like didn't look at them, I didn't feel into them. I just passed by, and I didn't think of it at that particular. When I did it, it came to me later when I was driving back to work, and all of a sudden I felt a drop in energy. I didn't feel the bliss state anymore. Something had happened. I was like, what? And I asked myself, what happened? And then it came to, oh, I signed out of life, because there was a lot of opportunities for life to happen there, but I was very fixated on going towards what I had decided. And I think there's a really famous Buddhist wisdom around this, that this master is telling the student like to go fetch this bowl of water outside of the kingdom, and he comes back with the bowl, and it's like, oh, did you see how many flowers? And I said, no, I didn't see any flowers. And then come back when you see how many, and tell me what the beautiful flowers. And he comes back and he tells you, but he missed all of the water because he was so he was too focused on the flowers. And then a master again says like, well, you need to come back again. And so the student had to find some sort of balance between walking with this bowl and at the same time filling into the flowers. That's like hard drawing, like basically what I got from it. So at least I connected the points that basically what I was doing. And I was missing the flowers. I didn't see them. And I felt this drop in energy. And I was like, instant part of me just kicked in of wanting to comfort that. Like I did something bad, or that I did something that I signed off from life. Then this like part of me wanted to comfort that side, and I walked in to my work area and I saw this toaster standing there. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't had a toast for a long time. That would be very delicious with a toast. And then the voice just kicks in. Of course you can have a toast. Toast is fine. Toast is good. You can enjoy a toast. And don't get me wrong, of course it's fine to have a toast, but I was doing it out of the wrong reasons, and I was loading all of this cheese up on there. And I haven't been eating any dairy products for a while, at least ever since New Year. And I loaded on there the cheese there, and I ate it, and it felt good, it tasted good, like this savory excuse me, this savory and like comfort food, like cheese and stuff. But when it settled, it came into my body, I was dropping even lower in energy, and it just came, like I understood, like, oh yeah, I know, of course, like dairy ain't doing it for me. It's it does bring my energy down. It's not good for my body. So then I understood that when this happened, I really have to do the work. I have to feel into it, what happened, and really sit with it, and then let it go. Not to feel through it, and perhaps even express it, talk about it, reflect on it, get it out somehow, journal, hear, mind dumping, whatever's the outlet. Yeah. So after, it took a little bit of work to then regain that energy, do some getting back to me again. So well, that was a very long, elaborated answer of what I'm doing. So I hope that answers part of it. Again, I want to spark back to the beginning of what I'm doing. It's constant changing as well. The only truth in existence, the constant change that is including my doing. So my doing changes from moment to moment, as everyone else. But with all of this, we'll see what comes. I'm not sure. It's well, I'm quite curious. I'm gonna keep doing the work. I'm gonna be brave and show up, and keep letting it go. It's not really important anyway. this silly little life, this silly little me, doing all of these silly little things. Yeah. Anyways, had beautiful timeline, and I was stealing that. Perhaps you know if you, but bless you, wherever you are. Take care, and see you at another moment in space and time, flying around. Well.